What's up everybody, Holy Smokin' Jay here. It's Friday night and I'm in prep mode again. Just felt like trying something different. I'm gonna double up on chicken. So I'm gonna try a recipe called a Spatchcock chicken. Try saying that 3 times fast. And I'm gonna try the traditional beer can chicken, whereas you sit the chicken, whole chicken, on a beer can in your smoker or on your grill. I actually don't have a beer can on hand, though I do have a Dr. Pepper can on hand, which I'll go ahead and drink and then pour some beer in and some other spices, because I do have plenty of beer in the back refrigerator. Everybody, I'm gonna start with the Spatchcock chicken, and that basically just means that we're gonna take out the backbone here, and spatch referring to I guess a European term, and the cock referring to the bird itself. And then once you take out this backbone here, the chicken lays flat. So it's for a quicker turnaround on cooking, shortens the time that you actually have to have it on the smoker. For rubs and for seasoning, I'm basically going to use the all-purpose rub here by one of my favorite YouTubers, Malcolm Reed, on How to BBQ Right, and a little Jack Daniels rub. I'm going to put butter all over this thing as kind of a adhesive, I guess, and then rub it up really well, and then let it sit over for a few hours, and then go ahead and put it on the smoke. So I slowed down the video here just to give you guys an idea of what this looks like afterwards. So basically, here is the backbone that got taken out, so I'll put that in a plate there to throw away. Now I got a whole hooping scoop, I just made that word up, of butter that I'm gonna kind of put on both sides of this, and kind of just give it like an adhesive that will have all the herbs and the AP rub that I'm going to be putting on there. Okay, so stick with it. This is getting fun now. Actually, doesn't it look like that alien creature, the one that kind of sucks, lands on people's faces and just starts, dropping an egg in their throat? This is the Spatchcock chicken. This is the way it looks before I actually cook it. I actually put these skewers in here if you could see them, and I did that so that it actually stays this way as I cook it. Actually, if you look at it from here, doesn't it look like a cool Batman symbol? If Batman were actually Chicken Man. All right, guys, so we got that Spatchcock chicken sitting idly by. Man, that word is hard to say. Anyways, I'm gonna get started now on seasoning. Same seasoning I did on the Spatchcock with the beer can chicken. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't really have any beer cans here. I do have a Dr. Pepper can. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this beer, Corona Familiar, into that with some seasoning. Not really a beer drinker, but when I do drink beer, I drink whatever is around. I'm not really a beer enthusiast, but I do enjoy a cold beer. Also, I did want to show you guys that this is actually what the chicken sits on. And I got this on Amazon for about $5-6 or whatever. This brand happens to be this Bayou Classic. So good, haven't really tried it. I will test it out now and let you guys know how it goes. All right, I'll set up the camera, do a quick time-lapse video, and then we'll go. There we have our beer can chicken sitting on the Bayou Classic chicken rack. All the beer is inside the can, well, not all the beer. We have our Spatchcock chicken all laid out here, down with the skewers to kind of lay it out so it cooks that way. And again, all I did was use the Killer Hogs AP rub, shout out to Malcolm Reed, and then I used the Jack Daniels chicken rub, which I've been using since I started cooking, and I just love the way it tastes. I haven't tried anything else. If you have a recommendation, again, this chicken rack is the Bayou Classic. If you guys have any recommendations, questions, comments, criticisms, please do so in the comments. Please like, subscribe at Holy Smokin' Jay on YouTube, and follow me guys on Instagram. So here we go, guys. I'll be putting this on the grill and picking up the video outside. All right, everyone, so I have the Austin Pitboss XL right now getting heated up to about 375 for an internal cook temperature. The chickens are just kind of sitting by. Again, we're doing a beer can chicken and a Spatchcock chicken. See, getting that word, it's gonna stick to me eventually. All right, and we're gonna cook it again, like I said, at about 375, so we can get that skin nice and crispy, just the way I love my chicken, probably the way you love your chicken. And at that point, once we get it in there, we just let it sit for about 2 hours or so. I'll have a probe in it after about an hour just to check that temperature, see if it gets to about 165, 170 internal, and then I'll take it out there, let it sit, and then we just enjoy that chicken tacos, chicken quesadillas, chicken soup. I'm doing a Forrest Gump right now. You guys getting it? All right, so. All right, guys, it's been about an hour now. I'm gonna go ahead and open the lid. I have not taken a peek whatsoever. So let's get surprised together. Let's see what this looks like. Look at that. Getting that nice golden color, brown. Look at that skin. That is looking awesome. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put the probes into it just so I can start monitoring the internal temperature. And yeah, probably give these about another hour or so. All right, guys, so as I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and just spray them down a little bit with some basic cooking spray just to keep them nice and moist. You see that? Well, we don't want the dry. Shoot some in there and that. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually add in these probes into the chicken so I can monitor the internal temperature. All right, so just like I imagined would happen was the spatchcock chicken actually was done. Look at that. You guys look at how good that looks. The meat is coming off the bone. It is not burnt. It is nice and crispy. The seasoning, I had to take a little bite of it. It was delicious. So I'm gonna take this inside, let it sit for a little bit. The Beercan chicken still has probably about 20 minutes or so to go. Still not at the temperature I feel comfortable with, but man, it is just dripping all that butter. The butter on this thing looks delicious. So put this inside and then I'll get the Beercan chicken out, give you guys a nice shot of that before I plate it. And all right, guys, so as you guys can see, we are done. Here is that Beercan, well, actually Dr. Pepper. This is the stand that the Beercan chicken was standing on. Look at all these juices in here. I don't know if you can see those. My wife can kind of tilt down. She's helping me out with the camera today. But the most important part is I want you to see how, I want to cut this into this chicken here so for you guys to take a look at that. Look at that. Look at all that tenderness coming out, that meatiness, all that juice. It's really hot. And then we got the Spatchcock chicken over here, same thing. I'm just gonna cut down right down the middle. Kind of cut that right there. Once I take out the skewers, one there. I hit the camera, sorry about that. And cut that right down the middle. And we are done. Look at that. Hold it up. Look at all that juice, all that smoke, all that went into that goodness. So guys, again, man, if you like these videos, please comment, criticize, suggestions at Holy Smokin' J on YouTube and Instagram and on Facebook. For me, it's all about God, faith, family, and food.